Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to another plan with me. This is the week of August 8th to 14th, and we are just setting up my new spread. So, first, I like to always add the week at the top of this spread. So, I'm using this Sakura Pigma graphic marker just to fill in these little flags, and then I'll fill in later with a white gel pen. So next I'm going to start outlining the boxes, and this is my Sakura Pigma 05, which is I believe a 0.45 millimeter fine liner. And while I'm filling in these boxes, this week has been so hectic, so I am so glad that I decided to have a monthly spread the way I did. I will link the monthly spread for you here, just so you guys can check it out. But I did add a couple of extra spreads this month, one of them being Connor's school page. And it was very busy, just taking Connor to school and getting prepared, and even just kind of thinking about snacks and meals and stuff. So, for any other moms out there, um, these spreads are really useful. So, I don't just necessarily do these spreads to be aesthetically pleasing. I mean, they are to me, but they're also very, very useful. And I think I've changed a lot in the way I first started bullet journaling. I was actually thinking of doing like flip throughs of my previous bullet journals. I don't know. Is that something that you guys would like to see? If so, leave a comment down below. But I have changed my spreads so much, and I'm really happy with where they have ended up, only because they've become a lot more useful. So basically, everything in my bullet journal is very like I track it or I write it down. And I'm kind of getting back to the basics, like I've said before, where a bullet journal, as Ryder Carroll said, it's meant to be just kind of to clear your mind, to write down everything in your head, just to clear your head so you don't have all of this huge mess in there. So now the mess is in the bullet journal. And these spreads really help me do that. And it's such a life-changing experience. I don't know anyone else who would like to start up a bullet journal, but let me tell you, if you do, it is one of the most amazing things you'll ever do. So this week I decided to do more of like a post-it note kind of theme with little pieces of washi tape at the corners and like a little push pin and stuff. I just thought it would look so cute, and I was kind of debating whether or not to color in the post-it notes, but I decided against it, and I just gave everything a little bit of an accent. I'm actually surprised with this spread because I usually use my spreads to their maximum potential, but I actually had room to do this tiny little doodle in the right hand corner, and I thought it was kind of cute and just kind of gave a little bit of school vibes to this spread. I just drew a pencil over the top of it, and you'll notice I wrote the letters LA, and I don't know if this is the same for anywhere or everywhere, but LA stands for language arts, which is basically English in elementary or junior high. So I think that's basically called like middle school. in the States. But yeah, LA is basically language arts, which is basically English. So next I'm using my Uniball white gel pen. I think this is the UM-153 Broad White Signo Uniball gel pen. And I'm just filling in the day of the week at the top in my black flag. And this pen writes really well, but I do notice that you need to just kind of wipe off the end with your finger before you start writing, and then it works perfect. So next I decided to use my Sakura Pigma Micron 08 to fill in my lettering, only because this type of lettering is, it kind of needs the black to stand out, and then I color it in after. And just so everyone's aware, I will link it down below, but I saw this, I think it was either on Pinterest or Instagram, and it was my _unicorn _doodles, I believe, is where I first saw this style of lettering. So I want to give her credit because that is from her page. And I love it, and I think the kind of rainbow color kind of goes with the whole school theme. Of course, I have my event box, my to-do list, and my notes. And I like to keep those three on the same page. This has kind of become a habit of mine. And then on the next page, I do groceries, meal planning, and next week, which it just, I don't know, it seems to flow for me. I like it in that order. Sometimes I'll reverse the pages, but so next I decide to color in all of the titles, and I'm just using my Tombow twin tone markers here, and just a variety from all three packs. I believe that there is the rainbow pack, or is it the rainbow pack or the bright pack, and the primary colors. I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but I do have all three of them, and I just pick from all of them and just to fill in all of the colors. So here I am using my Tombow dual brush pen now. This is the 992. Again, I will have all of the items I've used in this video linked down below. And I'm just adding a couple of accents to the page. So this next marker was the 990, and I figured instead of making it look like washi tape, I figured it kind of looks like masking tape, so it works because this is the color I chose for the theme this month. And the little days of the week on their meals, I made those look like tiny little tape swatches as well. So I figured I would just kind of give accents anywhere I possibly could here. And then I decided to color the border of the to-do list because it kind of looks like a wooden, just kind of like a wooden border. And next I'm using my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip brush pen, and I'm giving drop shadows to everything, and it kind of just makes it look more like a post-it note, I guess, if that makes sense, and just gives a little bit of shadow underneath each piece of little paper. And the very final touch is, of course, my white gel pen, and I have to put accents on every letter of the colorful little title boxes. And that is the very last step for this spread. And you do have to be careful because the white gel pen takes some time to dry, so do not close your notebook if you use it because it will just get everywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell button to be notified the next time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching.